Hello everybody, welcome back. Kind of shook the camera there, but welcome back to episode number 65 of the CheckX series. If you're new here, as I say every day, the CheckX series is pretty much all about me, your host Ivan, talking about everything that Elon posts on X. And today we are going to talk about what he posted about and what he talked about yesterday on Sunday, February 1st, 2026. And he posted, I think, between like 70 to 90 times. I couldn't get the perfect count, sorry about that. And about a lot on Epstein. He posted about 40 something times, 45 times on Epstein, something like that. So quite a bit to talk about there, especially obviously because the Epstein files released. But to not keep this intro too long, starting off, it's talking about artificial intelligence and computing power. To start off the episode, Elon discussed the power requirements for future AI, noting that AI 5 and AI 6 are suitable for space at a low gigawatt scale, but AI 7 and Dojo 3 will require more than 10 gigawatts a year. AI 8 and Dojo 4 are intended for scales exceeding 100 gigawatts a year, which is pretty interesting. But also moving on, Elon described the current pace of AI adoption as a supersonic tsunami, and predicted that an AI to AI economy will outpace human-involved economies within 10 years. And also in terms of AI resilience, Elon noted that neural nets with trillions of parameters are highly resilient to bit flips, which is errors caused by cosmic radiation, by the way. If you didn't know what that term, because they already contain significant noise. Which we also talked a little bit about yesterday. Also, Elon interacted with content generated by Grok Imagine, including an AI-generated image of himself as a fashion designer on a runway. And then moving on to SpaceX and Starlink. Starting off this segment, Elon supported the idea of launching 1 million satellites to create a constellation with unprecedented computing capacity for AI. Elon also believes that space is the lowest cost place to put AI data centers, which is pretty expected because we very much have quite literally unlimited space. But also, Elon addressed the unauthorized use of Starlink by Russian forces, stating that steps taken to stop them appear to have worked. Elon also clarified that connectivity was not yet provided during a past Crimea strike because SpaceX had not yet received a sanctions exemption from the U.S. government. But also, Elon responded to concerns about space debris by agreeing that space is huge, noting there is ample room for millions of satellites across various orbital rings. And moving on, Elon, before we wrap up this segment and move on to the Epstein files and legal justice, Elon reiterated that Starship is the only vehicle in human history with the capacity to colonize other planets. And obviously, like I said, moving on to the Epstein files, starting off, Elon vehemently denied having a relationship with Jeffrey Epstein, stating he never visited Epstein's island, boarded his plane, or attended his parties. Elon identified specific leaked emails as fake while confirming the authenticity of an exchange where he declined a meeting with Epstein to focus on rockets and cars. Elon also has been a vocal advocate for the release of the Epstein files and questioned why none of Epstein's clients have been prosecuted. And also, Elon suggested that recorded videos with victims' faces blurred should be released to eliminate doubt about who was involved. Also, Elon accused legacy media and Wikipedia of lying about his connection to Epstein, describing Wikipedia as a scam where entries can be manipulated for a fee. And moving on to energy and industrial might, Elon pointed out that China's electricity generation is growing rapidly, with solar as the largest contributor, and will likely exceed U.S. generation by a factor of 3 soon. Also, Elon stated that electricity is a proxy for industrial might and serves as the foundation of the economy. And moving on, in terms of politics and social issues, reports indicate Elon is re-entering the political arena by funding efforts for the 2026 midterm elections. And also, Elon criticized current U.S. asylum laws, agreeing they should be reformed or abolished if they grant entry to anyone who simply says the word asylum. Elon also commented on the replacement theory, suggesting some political factions want to replace citizens with foreigners to gain power. Sorry. But moving on, Elon also criticized director Christopher Nolan, claiming he had lost his integrity over casting choices in historical and mythological context, specifically regarding Helen of Troy. And ladies and gentlemen, that pretty much wraps up this episode number 65 of the CheckX series. If you guys made it all the way to the end, I appreciate you guys for watching. And if I can steal just a little bit of your time, I recommend dropping a like, dropping a comment, and subscribing if you haven't already. And also, one more thing here, if I can steal even a little bit more of your time by chance, I recommend going back and watching some of the other episodes, preferably some of the recent ones, just as a sequence of events if you would like, or watch all of them. That'd be cool too, obviously. But yeah, I'll see you guys around. Thank you guys for watching.